Okay, so today we're going to ask the question, sign one, sub one, sell one. We're going to go with 3 very good players in the Premier League. We're going to start with Phil Jones, David LUIZ, aka David LUIZ, and Rudiger from Chelsea. Sign one, sell one, sub one. Mr. Justin C, you're up.
I'd sign Rudiger. I'd sub Jones and I'd sell David LUIZ.
Okay, you would like Jones in your team still?
The reason why is Jones is a donkey. I'll tell him, go in there, head the ball, kick the ball long. Simple. He ain't trying to do nothing stupid. David makes mistakes because he tries to do silly things. He tries to overcomplicate it. I don't know whether the hair gets in his eyes or whatever it is. He tries to do too much. And that's where he comes unstuck. Phil Jones, keep it simple. Win the ball, kick the ball long. Done. And that's why he'd be on the bench.
All right.
Scores a lot of own goals, though.
I can see Adon taking notes.
David LUIZ gives away a lot of penalties.
So that means you're not ready. So Adon, you're next.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yes. Hello there, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Hello there. Right. I will sign Rudiger, sell LUIZ 100,000,000%, and sub Jones.
Why?
Why would you do that?
Right, Rudiger's the like I said before. Rudiger's the better defender of all the ones we mentioned. They absolutely all of them are poor, but I'd rather have Rudiger. I'm sure he can try to do it. One team, just one. Right, David LUIZ, for obvious reasons. He plays for Arsenal, and he's terrible. You
knew it was coming.
He's been terrible from day one. Jones, I would sub him because he will, instead of slide tackling, he will use his head as a slide to slide the ball on. You know what I mean? Like that, you know what I mean? Instead of putting his leg there, he put his head there like an idiot, and then he put his face on the TV and then look at him like an idiot. So that's my thing.
Reckless.
Right, boy. I'm actually gonna keep David LUIZ.
Jones.
Keep him where? Keep him where? Keep him in the shed.
Hey,
Fucking hell.
this is my thing, boys. Yeah, this is my thing. I'm gonna keep it.
Listen, let me do that meme.
Hey, stop Morris, yeah. Right. So I'm gonna keep it.
I love you, Ken.
Yeah, I'm keeping David LUIZ, yeah, because I know all of you are gonna par him off, so I'm gonna back him. So I'm keeping him. I'm definitely getting rid of Phil Jones. 100%. 100%. Phil Jones is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen. Sorry. He's bad. And them faces. Have you seen all of them faces that he pulls? He pulls very ugly. He's the ugliest guy. Everyone, no, I've done that, Brad. You're going, Jones. You're dead at. You've been at Man United for 20 years. You're still dead. No, come out, man.
So you're putting Rudiger on your bench, yeah?
Yeah, Rudiger on the bench, definitely. Yeah.
No problem. Gibbo.
This is a pretty easy one for me. I mean, they're all shit, but I'm going to sign Rudiger. Phil Jones is going to go on the bench just because, you know, he's shit. But he will give everything he's got for you. Let's be fair.
He would bleed on a pitch.
He would take a bullet. He would take a bullet like an idiot. He would take a bullet. If the manager said, "Look, bruv, if you go and take a bullet, we'll win the title," we'd be like, "Yeah, bruv, okay, cool, I'm gone."
I don't even think he's a dickhead. Bruv. I think he's gone. I'll do it, boss.
Whatever it takes.
And I would have to sell. I don't even want to call him David LUIZ. I'm gonna call him Dave.
How you going, Dave?
His name's Dave now to me. Dave. Dave's sideshow Bob gets sold because he is a fucking calamity, mate. Absolute. He's up there with the worst Arsenal defenders I've ever seen, like Stepanovos and all them men back. Like he's shit.
But remember, you got the granddad version of LUIZ. He was a good defender at some point in his life.
That's fair, but I ain't seen that at Arsenal. So for me, he gets sold.
You will never see that Arsenal.
Yeah,
He's done a couple of times in Chelsea team.
Nature.
That was it.
It's nature for you.
Yeah.
Magic, you're up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with like Ken. You know, I'm gonna go with Rick. It has to, bro. Like David Luiz. Yeah, I'm gonna sign David Luiz. Yeah,
you can't sign Dave.
Hold
Magic.
on,
I had respect for you, Magic. You can't sign Dave. No, Dave.
I'm gonna break it down. Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. Yeah. Nah, just a quick one for GIBBO. Yeah. When he done his mistake against Man City, you lot went on a 5-game unbeaten streak. Yeah. And you lot had a couple clean sheets in there, right?
Yeah.
He was at the heart of your defense, right?
No, the keeper was.
Look at you.
Bro, listen,
at the heart of your defense.
Listen. At every game, he makes a mistake that can cost a goal. Every game. Every game, Magic.
Listen,
and the only time we don't concede is when the keeper saves it.
I'm not saying he's Arsenal quality, this and that, but I'm saying when he has a good game, it goes under the radar. Yeah, he starts attacks. Yeah, this is what the guy does. Fair enough, he's not the best defender in the world, but he will start attacks.
But that's his job. Man pays him to be a defender, bruv.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, and he's not great.
I don't care about his assists. Listen, I want to see him. I want his tackles. I want him to tackle, win the headers, control the defense. Sorry.
Look at the guys. Yeah. Look at his medals. Look what he's won. Champions League final.
Hold on. Look what Phil Jones has won. Phil Jones has got Champions League medals. Fucking hell, mate.
No, he ain't.
Was he in that team? Was he in that squad? Of course he was there. League titles, Premier League titles.
Listen,
he was the mainstay, though. He just about 10 appearances.
He ain't got more than David Luiz. He's not more accomplished than David Luiz. No way. Yeah.
And
Rudiger for me goes on the bench. Yeah. Now Rudiger, don't get me wrong. Yeah. There's times when he's all right, but mate, listen. For someone who was hyped a lot and who's meant to be German and a good defender, nah, not for me, mate. He don't start attacks. And he's just meant to defend, and he can't defend. So I don't know what he does. Phil Jones has to go. He has to go, because that guy is something else. Yeah, he'll score own goals. Apart from Bailly, he's the only person I know who goes into tackles and gets injured.
Say that. No checkers in the tackle.
None. He's terrible. Terrible. Phil is dead. He has to go. So yeah, Chris, it's David Luiz signed, bench Rudiger, and get rid of Phil Jones.
That's fair enough, man. That leaves me. I'm going to sign. I don't want to sign any of them. Man. This is like torture. I'm going to sign Rudiger. I'm going to sign Rudiger. Because he's just the least banter out of all these, man. No. Let me change it. I'm going to sign David Luiz.
Don't say David. It's Dave.
I'm going to sign David Luiz.
Dave. His name is Dave.
I'm going to sign man like Dave.
How you going, Dave?
I'm going to sign man like Dave, yeah? And I'm going to put him in midfield because he's not seeing my defence. I couldn't give two shit.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Exactly.
That makes sense.
I'm going to sign...
you're good, Chris, because if you was in my team, you'd be Kitman.
Let's him a spec on his name, man.
I'm going to sub Rudiger. Purely because I've been trying to get rid of Phil Jones my whole life.
Get out of here, man. Shit.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It feels like my whole life. He has to go. He has to go, bruv. I don't know how. Tell me how someone like Phil Jones has survived at a top level club for 10 years.
Miracle.
Bro, he's
Bro.
got dirt on someone in Man United. I'm telling you, he's got
He's
dirt.
a
on
magician, bro.
Bro,
He's got dirt.
He's a
He's got dirt
magician.
on somebody, bro.
So that
his mum
there,
doing the wrong ones.
that right there is my picks. Nice, quick, nice and easy.
All right,
Moving on.
cool.
Go on.
I
You're
would
right.
choose. I personally would choose to sign Rudiger. I'm benching Phil Jones, and I'm selling LUIZ.
Dave.
Dave, Lewis, Dave Lewis.
And why?
The reason why I'm selling David Lewis, Dave. The reason why I'm selling Dave Lewis, liability in everything.
In life.
Yeah, in life.
I don't even know. He's got a partner and kids, bruv. Fucking hell.
Bro, his brother's banging it. His brother's banging it.
Bruv, he can't even do the school run in the morning, mate. They're worried about him so much.
He'll lose the kid.
The reason why I'm benching Phil Jones is because if, for example, my goalkeeper was injured, he can take, like, if I had no keepers on the bench, he'd go and goal.
It would be linesman.
Linesman,
He will do it. He will do it. I swear on life. He would do it.
Rudiger, I don't really rate Rudiger. I don't think he's all that. But like Chris said, innit, he's least banner at the free.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
We're ready for the champagne, baby. We're ready for the goose, the any, the girls that we're seeing on the telly. We do it for the pounds and the penny. We're